Vad Lee's first game in the NFL was ultimately a loss, but he had some good moments there. He had a couple of touchdowns both in the air and on the ground, and so far this year he has 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, nearly 1,000 passing yards in a couple of games. But he has some good news right here. Alex Smith is now out for the entire season. Nick Foles is hurt and he won't be back for 2 more weeks. So if Vad Lee can play well today, he could just solidify himself as the starter for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, if you guys are hyped for this series and want to see more, make sure to hit the like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any single episodes. Now, Vad Lee's first pass goes to Hill, and Hill hauls that one in for 17 yards, and Andy Reid likes what he sees. The big man looking like Kool-Aid right there is happy to see Vad Lee performing well. So we try to get the running game going, and the Broncos defense is ridiculous both in the pass rush and in the rush defense as they stop Jamal Charles in his tracks for a loss of 6 yards. Now Vad Lee comes back and makes those yards up and finds Chris Conley for a huge gain. Now 2 for 2 on the game so far. Now they're loading the box at this point, daring Vad Lee to throw it. He goes out to the deep left-hand side and he finds Jeremy Maclin. So look, the Broncos aren't respecting Vad Lee's arm, but so far so good. He's 3 for 4, 58 yards passing, and he's looking like he's going to try and get something else here. Now 2nd and 14, Vad goes deep to Jeremy Maclin. Aqib Talib nearly intercepts that one, but Jeremy Maclin goes all the way up top, climbs the ladder, and a big play by the young wide receiver as he gets a 20-yard grab, saving what probably would have been an interception there. We hand it off to Jamal Charles up the middle, and well, Jamal Charles still has negative rushing yards at this point. Now 2nd and goal, the blitz is coming, and Vad Lee gets it across the middle to Hill. A great passing touchdown by Vad Lee, number 6 on his career and on the season, and Andy Reid likes what he sees. Vad Lee's feeling pretty good at this point. He's showing composure. He's been sitting in the pocket pretty well, but this little wide receiver screen isn't going to work out for us. Now, it's a 7-0 lead on Denver. As we know, their offense is not really all that great this year, but look at Vad Lee showing the defense that they have to repair for this guy. You have to watch for his arm, you have to watch for his feet, and he's putting the hurting on the Denver Broncos defense early. Let's hope that Vad Lee can keep it up though. As the first quarter is coming to a close, Vad sits in the pocket with pressure in his face, throws one deep, and this one goes to Demetrius Harris, who hauls this one in. Travis Kelce is hurt. He's out for a couple of weeks at this point, so Demetrius Harris is going to be big inside of our game plan. Now Vad Lee rolls to the right-hand side here in 1st and 10. He tries to go out of bounds, but he gets dropped. He fumbles, and luckily for Vad Lee, he actually recovers this. So you know what, Vad? You got to protect the ball. You got to slide at this point. Now going to a shovel pass here. This one goes to Spencer Ware, and he fumbles it. Spencer Ware, what are you doing? Luckily for us, an offensive lineman falls on it. A brilliant play call there by the Chiefs, but Spencer Ware gets completely destroyed by number 6 in the Broncos defense. And now we're here on 2nd and 6, nearly inside the red zone. What a dicey pass by Vad Lee. I don't know if he didn't see the defender or if he's just that confident in his arm, but look at this, another dicey pass. Vad Lee that's almost intercepted. He's 9 for 12 for 125 and 1 touchdown so far, but we've got to be careful here in the red zone. Now 3rd and 8, Vad rolls to the left-hand side. He's got a guy in wide open, doesn't throw it to him. Vad Lee breaks a tackle. Can he get the first down? He can't. They drop him at the 7-yard line, just shy of the first down marker. So on 4th and 3, the Chiefs kick it, but the Denver Broncos actually score, so it's a 10-7 ball game now. But look at this, Vad Lee gets hit, and Von Miller picks it up and goes all the way into the end zone. That's horrible. We can't take bad plays like that. It's a ridiculous turnover. When we're that far in our own territory, we cannot afford something like that, and Von Miller shows why he was the Super Bowl MVP as he puts his Denver Broncos up top 14-10. Now Vad Lee's back on offense. There's a quick little pass here to Wilson. Wilson does step out of bounds, but he gets a couple of yards to make it a little bit easier now. Now here in 3rd and 4, a little bit manageable. We find Demetrius Harris wide open. We told you guys, Travis Kelce is out for multiple weeks, so we have to find Demetrius Harris. But Vad Lee is taking some pretty bad hits. That gives him over 1,000 passing yards in the season, but the offensive line has to protect him better. At the 2-minute warning now, Vad Lee goes down across again to Wilson, and Wilson's going to skirt his way through and gets inside past the first down marker, but he doesn't go out of bounds. Look, we need to go out of bounds at this point, preserve the clock. We need a big score here. If we can score here, we might be all right. And Demetrius Harris heard Vad Lee and goes all the way into the end zone. A great play there by Demetrius Harris. Who's missing Travis Kelce right now? Vad Lee is definitely not, because Demetrius Harris is putting on a show. And Coach Andy Reid, he's happy, getting Vad Lee some pointers as we start the second half. Can Vad keep things going? He rolls to the right-hand side, but he overthrows Harris on this play. Maybe he's relying on him a little too much. He's now 14 for 22, over 200 passing yards. He's got to be a little bit more calm now. Now going back to Harris. This time Harris is going to catch this one. Makes his way down the field on the right-hand side and gets knocked down at the 39-yard line. So 250 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Vad Lee is doing pretty well, but he almost throws another one to Von Miller there. Von Miller is in the right place at the right time. Fortunately for us, though, he doesn't intercept that one. Now 3rd and 12, we go deep out here to Maclin, and Maclin gets hit drops it as he hits the ground. So that's going to be a 3-and-out. We were forced to punt it. Now we have the ball back with 1:30 left. Can Vad Lee get this team to get another first down? We need some support from the running game, but if you saw those stats, Jamaal Charles has 7 rushes for -11 yards. Now Vad rolls to the right-hand side and gets lit up on that play by both Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware, and the young fella is hurting right now. No protection from this passing line. He's got to get something out quick. He throws one deep here. It's nearly intercepted. Luckily for us, DeMarcus Ware can't catch all that great, and it's another 3-and-out, and we're forced to punt. Now moving into the fourth quarter, we are down 31-17. If the offense can get it going, if they can get a quick score, we have a chance to still be in this ball game as well, or as long as our defense steps up big. Now there's a penalty on this play. We throw it out to Demetrius Harris again. Harris is going to fight his way through, gets a first down, and luckily for us, it's a penalty that's actually on the defense, so we're in a good position now. We're driving down the field. We got 2nd and 10. We're nearly at the 50. Vad Lee's got a guy wide open. He's going to find Harris again. Harris forces his way through. Can't get to the first down marker, but he's still moving the chain just slightly. Now 3rd and 2. Vad Lee again to the left-hand side, but he overthrows his receiver. He was wide open. Vad Lee only had about 4 incompletions there in the first half, but here in the second half, he now has a total of 15 incompletions, but on 4th and 2, he's clutch and finds Jeremy Maclin. Now dropping deep back in the pocket again, he finds DeAnthony Thomas. DeAnthony Thomas skirts his way through down to the 13-yard line. We're in the red zone. A quick score here could be huge. Now Vad Lee's trying to scramble here. He's going to get dropped nearly at the 10-yard line. They drop him down at the 7, so we're inside the 10. Can we convert? Now 3rd and 4, pressure across the middle. It goes off multiple helmets. One guy catches it but drops it. So here it is, 4th and 4. If we can get something going here, we might be all right. And Vad Lee's got a guy across the middle, and Demetrius Harris, the most reliable hands on the ball on the team today, catches another one. Now Jamaal Charles goes up the middle, gets dropped at the 2, but now we're on the 6 after losing a couple yards in the next play. Vad across the middle, he finds Jeremy Maclin, but again, 4th and goal. This is it. All the marbles. 1:30 left. Vad rolls to the right. He throws it, but it's in traffic. He gets hit as he throws that one. And ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas City Chiefs are not going to walk out of here with the W today. A great play by the Denver Broncos defense. The Broncos defense really got carved up by Vad in the first half, but going into halftime, they figured out what Vad was doing. They changed up their play calling and their scheme a little bit, and it definitely benefited them and hurt the Kansas City Chiefs. So Vad, while he played pretty well for the most part, over 300 passing yards, which is a record for him, 2 passing touchdowns. He did have 2 interceptions. He did fumble while running the ball, but luckily for us, he recovered it. It's not what we want to see from Vad because most importantly, we want to get the W. We want to walk out of here with the win. Big shout out to Demetrius Harris, who played extremely well without Travis Kelce in the lineup. We'll see if Vad and company can kind of get a W. If they don't soon, they might not make it to the playoffs. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video.